Back again with Yandere. This had brought us my attention that Yandere Dev made a fool out of himself. I'm sorry this is like unscripted and unedited, but this is pushing over the line. How can you just outright ban someone that has something that they can't control? So I'm gonna play some of Prison Luke's video where you guys have some context.
It's been a while since I've made a video on Alex. Last time I did one on him specifically was over 2 months ago. Now I've made videos about the drama surrounding Yandere Simulator, the end of Love Letter and the Game Sleuth, if you remember that guy, happened because of Yandere Simulator. I didn't focus on Alex in those because he wasn't the one at fault in them, because Game Sleuth turned out to be a lying scumbag who lied about the copyright strikes for clout, and Avius turned out to be an incompetent abusive monster who groomed someone when they were 10, and who was also trying to turn into Lion Maker by becoming a Minecraft channel. Now I was all in all rather done taking Alex seriously when it comes to talking to him. He had been keeping quiet and had focused more on the game, or at least it looked like that. Not only that, when your main competitors and critics turn out to be as terrible if not worse than you, it's only going to make you look better. Well, I think it would...
So here's the context, and well, I didn't want to play the whole video because, well, that's not getting any commentary or anything. But right here it says, "Hello everyone, my name is Cyrus. I'm the Yandere Simulator moderator, or was, responsible for leaking the DI screenshot by Yandere Dev. Disclaimer, this is a post going over how Yandere Dev banned one of our moderators for having DID. But if you don't know what DID is, a mental disorder. Let's see. It's a mental disorder where someone might have the presence of a two or more distinct personality identities. Mostly, it's referred as splits. Probably kind of it's mostly called multiple personality disorder. It's very rare, but the symptoms are as follows: impossibilities, destructive behavior, or self-harm, anxiety, feeling attached from itself, or mood swings. Altered consciousness, depression, or flashback, using or blackout. Well, I may not have DID, but I have experienced something almost similar to that. That is impulsive behavior sometimes, and self-destructive or self-harm. As well as I suffer from depression. As well, I suffer sometimes mood swings, which I'm not sure which can be considered episodes, but it just pisses me off that Yandere Dev would just outright ban someone for something they can't control. People can't control these mental disorders, and Yandere Dev doesn't even fucking realize it. This is a post going over how Yandere Dev banned one of the moderators for having ID, like I said, and lie about it to the public, and then lie directly to the moderation team themselves. I would like to quickly state that if you'd like to send any report or help for the time being, please contact them at Detective Straight 5332. That's my number though. But for reasons of respecting this person's privacy, I don't wish anyone to be attempting to make rumors or theories about their current state or past performance with Yandere Dev. This post is solely focused on lying in this part itself. Not only did he suffer from DID, he also suffered from depression.
It'd be best if we look at this Reddit post on the Osana Reddit that I'll link to. If you don't know what the Osana Reddit is, it's where all the anti-Yandere Dev people go to on Reddit. A former moderator from his Discord, who left on his own accord before all the drama went down, posted about what identity dis-
A day before I'll let prison mate do some of the talking.
disorder. A mental disorder where you have two distinct and enduring personality states, meaning a person with this has two different personas they switch to, or at least I hope I'm getting that right. Again, I try to be up to date on stuff like this, but I don't know if I'm like wording it right. But I want to note that it's not something these people can just do. People with this disorder can't just flip back and forth, and it isn't a fun thing to have, or something they do for attention. It's a mental disorder for a reason. It's serious and it should be taken seriously. Why do I say this? Well, Alex has a Twitch subscriber.
Apparently, to explain what has happened, basically, they were under a different altar when the said moderator had entered a voice chat. We will name as Doppel. As this name that this identity and personality wishes to be recognized as. Around this time, Yandere Dev has entered a voice channel and Doppel began speaking around him. Yandere Dev had never received prior contact before when Doppel is informed at least audio or hearing their voice as the local range will change as well as hearing from the altar. Because of this, Yandere Dev felt uncomfortable because of the situation, presumably have reached a tolerance point where he decided to kick the moderator from the server for the first time. Now, why? I don't get why Yandere Dev will feel uncomfortable. Whatever Yandere Dev does makes me uncomfortable. If I have run a Discord server before, and never did I ever kick or ban someone for something that they can't control. They're called mental disorders for a reason. But people like him don't understand that.
Voice channel for his streams, and the moderator joined in while he was under his alter persona Doppel. Well, Alex joined the chat and had never talked with this person while they were Doppel. Well,
mostly when this happened, there were many users in the using our channel, including moderators themselves, were eyewitness to the ban, especially UI Gate. But this action led the moderator properly rejoin his server and the voice channel, assuming that nothing has happened, and went back to acting themselves as normally. Probably he rejoined when he's not under his alter Doppel, because I'm pretty sure that probably may have forgot or something, but Yandere Dev likely to assume that he wasn't not going to learn from the action of kicking, since if one were to kick the moderator from the position on the server, it would be a very clear striking side and decided to ban the server. Shortly after a statement was posted in one of the moderator channels that details for announcements every moderator. This was a screenshot that has been leaked. This screenshot pissed me the fuck off. This is what he said. Alright, I got to make a statement. I can't take DID seriously. I don't think it's a real thing. I think it's a made-up fantasy that some people indulge in and occasionally roleplay as different people. I can't take it anymore. I can no longer pretend like it's the weirdest, dumbest, cringiest thing. Says fucking you. You're the weirdest, dumbest, cringiest thing to ever fucking exist in this entire planet. It makes me uncomfortable and creeps me out. Says you who has a fucking sex doll and threw panty shots in your fucking shitty ass video game. And I don't want to see that weird crap in here anymore. Says you. You're. If you don't want weird crap, then just delete yourself. I made a system to remove Chris from the server. I can no longer play along with someone's weird fantasies and pretend like their silly role-playing is normal. I have roleplay before, and I'll tell you, it's not fucking real. Me role-playing as a different person doesn't mean that I have DID. DID are people who actually have problems. People who just have fun role-playing and shit. They may or may not have problems with DID. No, having a mental disorder is not someone's sick fantasy. Get that to your fucking skull, Yandere Dev.
It's made-up fantasy that some people indulge in as an excuse to occasionally roleplay as different people. That's a hot take, and it's a hot take that doesn't make sense. Now, do some people use mental health as an excuse and make up having some? Absolutely. Some people just do that, but it doesn't mean that everyone that has it uses it as an excuse, or that the condition doesn't exist. Like, come on, how do you not think this stuff over? I can't take it anymore. I can no longer pretend it's not the weirdest, dumbest, cringiest thing ever. It makes me uncomfortable and creeps me out, and I don't want to see that weird crap in here anymore. Yeah, you show them, Alex. If they have mental health problems, they don't deserve to be there. How dare they associate with you? The nerve. Also, I find it funny how he calls other people creepy and cringy when he's been doing cringy and creepy stuff all throughout his career, like making his avatar an anime girl for no reason, and talking about sex all the time in his streams. Also, you know, the panty shots that he just won't let go of. I've made the decision.
Look, saying like, oh, I can't take DID seriously. Then there's a clip of you like looking up at like fan art of Samus Aran, like, the fuck is wrong with you? Have you been dropped when you were a baby?
Does he pretend to be in a relationship with Samus?
Ooh. Ooh.
How about you
What
get
a nice view.
How about you get your weird crap out of here?
Looking pretty good up there.
Looking so
Look here. Apparently,
that Osana's done, where are they? What also makes it hypocritical is because he's defended pedophiles before, and when he made a response to people calling him out for it, he said how he does.
apparently he'll defend predators, but he won't defend people who have DID. Says, Yandere Dev defend pedophiles. Yandere Dev believes that pedophilia is a sexual addiction. In short, no I don't. Pedophilia is a disorder. It's a mental illness. It's a defect of the mind. Your brain isn't supposed to work that way. If you're a pedophile, it means something is broken inside of your head. Personally, I don't feel comfortable ridiculing people who suffer from mental illness. Well, did you feel comfortable shunning one of your moderators for just being themselves? For being something that they really, really cannot control. You can try to control it, but it's just there for the rest of your life, as well as my pression. It's going to be here till the rest of my life, until the day I die. Nobody asked for mental illness, and no one really asked for DID. No one asked for depression. Yes, a mental condition is something that happens to you without your consent. I don't think anyone actually should be a pedophile. Something's. As a person who has been homeschooled since fucking 4th grade, at least I have the common sense to not think like you, Yandere Dev.
Doesn't feel comfortable ridiculing other people's mental disorders. So you won't make fun of actual predators or pedophiles, but making fun of someone with DID is fine because they weirded you out. Because predators don't affect you, but this person did. Also, if predators don't weird you out, that's also an issue, but given all the, claims against you, that's not that shocking. And recently I found a Tumblr post that had proof with it too, so it's like, it's not looking so good with you, Alex. As you can probably
You're not really sorry. You just pretend that you are. Sorry, I think I should handle things differently. The first thing I should mention that I'm a very skeptical about the value of DID. Well, you shouldn't be skeptical because it's fucking real. Yandere Dev, have you you know YouTube, you know Twitch. How about you just use Google? Or just try to look deep inside your head to see if there's a brain still living and breathing. Someone can have 7+ alters, aka personalities, living inside their head. You didn't really have to apologize. You should just, maybe, I don't know, maybe not kick them, not ban them. You shouldn't just say sorry, you should say sorry to them. Don't make if you're really sorry, you would have said it just right in front of their face. When you started the doppelganger thing and the voice call would ever be extremely struggle from what I tolerate, and because it prevented me from being simply to hang out with other people in peace. Well, it's not my fucking problem, and it's not their problem either. If you wanted to simply hang out with other people in peace and just leave the voice chat and just join another voice chat. If you do join another voice chat, I'm sure people will come in. Why would you say sorry, but when you say having to play along with someone's illusion fantasy and the voice call was so aggravating that when my patience finally ran out, I didn't want to talk over it. I just want to boot you out and not to think about you anymore. When you boot someone out just for that, it just, I don't know, it just fucking make you go deeper and deeper. I mean, I may not have DID, but when someone trash talks a person for something they really can't control, what about this, Yandere Dev? What about this? Just leave. Just leave the internet and never come back. Just leave the internet and never come back. Or maybe just leave the internet and go back to school to at least get that cuckoo clock you call a brain.
still sounds like a fake condition, which isn't what he said on the website. He also says that he tolerated Chris, like it's such a privilege to know Mr. Cum Chalice Self and all of his douchebaggery. He even says how he didn't want to play along with his fantasy and just booted him out because he didn't want to deal with him.
I'm sorry if I'm using most of like your video prison mate, Luke, but I'm just like so like frustrated. I can't just seem to put in the words. So let me get this straight, Yandere Dev. You, a mentally unstable person, wants to bash on a person that is also somewhat mentally unstable. Here, let me see the screen. Whoever you are, Chris, I hope, I really do hope you get better, because no one really deserves to be treated like that. Says thank you guys for the support. I'm trying my best to power through. I'm back in and getting some mental help right now. I read some stuff like be after I'm better state, stuff I want to carry on. Good job. You can do it. I believe in you, Chris. I believe in you.
Years Cleveland Rock recently left because even he knew how much of a scumbag Alex was. Well, he leaked some messages with Alex, what shows that Alex not only admits
Not only says right here, not only does he admit that these students in the school are actually minors. Look, he linked some DMs. Look, the whole everyone is 18 thing is bullshit, obviously. The characters are clear and obvious 16, but I have to officially say they're 18 for legal reasons. Well, you could have just, I don't know, don't lie and just put them in a college. By my little, by, just by.